in this video, I'm going to teach you guys the domain and range written in interval and set notation. Just a refresher, domain is a set of all x values, range is a set of all y values. When using interval notation, you'll either use brackets or parentheses depending on whether it's included or not included. And that's mainly when you're looking at a graph. If the x value or y value is included, use bracket. If it's not, you'll use parentheses. And parentheses are usually used when it's an open circle or an arrow indicating infinity. And you will always write your intervals from the smallest value to the largest value. Set notation is written like this, where you will have your domain or range, that's the name of the set that you'll put there, and then the element, whether it's the x or the y, such that, and then you write the criteria. Let's look at the first example. Given a set of ordered pairs, first of all, I color-coded all the x values as red and the y values as blue. Your domain are all your x values. Your range is all your y values. So, to write it in set notation, for the domain, I'll say x such that x equals, and I'm just focusing down here because in our class, we're going to write the x values from the least to greatest. So it'll be -8, -2, 1, 4, and 3. And then for the range, it'll be y such that y equals -9, -5, 3, and 7. And take note that even though we have 2 3s for the y value, whenever a number repeats, you only have to write it one time. Okay? Now, looking at a graph, first thing you want to do is label your order pairs. So the order pair of this point right here is -3, -3. And the order pair of this point right here is 4, 3. To write in interval notation for the domain, remember, focusing on the x values. So I'm going to label my x value of each order pair. Then I'm going to ask myself, which one's the smallest? Yep, it is -3. Which one's the largest? You got it. It is 4. So my interval is going to go from -3 to 4. And as you can see, they were both closed circles. So I'm going to use a bracket. To write the same thing in set notation, I will say x such that, and of course put my bracket, x such that -3 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. Close bracket. I will always use less than or equal to unless that circle was open. Or if that circle was open. Now for my range, I'm focusing on the y values. So I'm going to look at my y values and ask myself, which one is the smallest y value? -3. Which one's the largest? 3. So my interval is going to go from -3 to +3. Both of them have closed circles, so they're going to have brackets. To write the same thing in set notation, I'll use open bracket, y such that -3 is less than or equal to, and I'm going to say y because we're talking about the range, less than or equal to 3. And that's it.